Hey everyone! Hope you're all doing well. This is going to be a Valentine's Day slash date night look. I just got out of the shower and I have already moisturized my face. I'm going to start off with using Aquaphor on my lips to moisturize them. Then I'm going to hop right in with the NYX HD Concealer, as always, in the shade Light. I'm putting that on my lids to prime them. I'm going to use a damp beauty blender to blend that all out. Once I'm done with that, I'm going to pull out my Carli Babel palette by BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to take a fluffy brush by BH Cosmetics as well. And I'm going to start with the very first light shade in the palette, and I'm going to brush that all over my lids to create a canvas for the rest of my shadows to stick. And I'm going to take the third shadow in that palette, and I'm going to go back and forth in the crease. And I'm going to blend that all out on both sides, windshield wiper motions and circular motions, just to blend all that into the crease. Then I'm going to go in with the fourth color in the palette, and I'm going to do the exact same thing, blending back and forth in that crease and just defining that crease there. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side, making sure that both of them are completely blended out. And singing break. Then I'm going to take an angled brush, and I'm going to take the last color there. Sorry, that was kind of a fast clip, but I'm going to take that last dark purple color, and I'm going to pack it into the inner corner of my eye. If you really wanted, you could go ahead and use tape to make this more defined, but I went ahead and opted to do without that. Then I'm going to take it into the center corner, the inner corner of my eye, and as you can see, that creates kind of a halo effect, leaving that very bare blank spot in the center there. And then I'm going to take that fluffy brush again, and I'm going to take that very first color, and I'm going to plop it right there in the middle of those lids, and I'm going to take the brush then when there's no product left, and I'm just going to blend it out there a little bit more. Then I'm going to take a very fluffy brush, and I'm going to take that gold glitter color, and I'm going to pack that on in the center of the lid. I'm going to go back with that purple shade there and define out the crease one more time. And then I'm going to go back again with that really dark purple and that same fluffy brush, and I'm going to dab it onto the corner just to add a little more definition. And I'm going to wet my finger, and I'm going to take that same gold color, and I'm going to pack it even more in the center there. What that's going to do is add a little more glitter, a little more sheen. Then I'm going to go in with Nivea for Men, their sensitive formula, and I'm going to use that as a primer. Nikki Tutorials was the one who showed us all about this particular thing for a primer. And then I'm going to go in with Born This Way, the foundation that I always use with a Real Techniques buffing brush. And I'm going to go ahead and buff that foundation all out. Going around those lips, making sure not to get any of that Aquaphor on my face. Then once I am done blending that out, I'm going to go in with my brows. I'm using the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the shade Chocolate. And boom, they're done. Going back in with that NYX concealer, I'm going to highlight and contour. I am going to highlight in the areas that I normally do, which is under my eye, down the center of my nose, right there in the center of my forehead, under my chin, down my lip, or under my nose, I should say, on the sides of my smile, and then just down by that jawline. Then I'm going to take that damp beauty blender once again, and I'm going to blend all of that out. And then once that's blended, I'm going to take the third color in the NYX contour palette, highlight and contour palette, and And I'm going to go ahead and set underneath my eyes. Then I'm going to take the multi-purpose brush and I'm going to take the fourth color and I'm just going to go ahead and set the rest of my face. This just kind of helps elongate your foundation and the wear of it. I'm going to take an angled fluffy brush. This one's from BH Cosmetics, and I'm going to take that first shade in the NYX palette and I'm going to contour. If you saw my Highlight and Contour 101, you will have seen exactly how to do this. If not, go ahead and check it out. It's about 15 minutes long, and it goes in depth on how to highlight and contour. It's a pretty informative video. Just going to go ahead and blend out all of this bronzer. I'm going to go down across my jawbone. And then I'm going to take a very small Real Techniques brush. I'm not exactly sure which one this is, but I'm going to contour my nose with it. I go down the sides and then across the middle and then down on the bottom there. And then I just blend it out completely with a big fluffy brush. This one's from BH Cosmetics. Then I take the multi-purpose brush once again, and I'm going to go ahead and bake. I am taking that very first shade and I am going to pack it on under my eyes and down under that bronzer, and I'm just going to leave it there. Then I'm going to go ahead and do my liner with the Maybelline Precision Liquid Liner with the felt tip. After I am finished doing that, I'm going to take concealer and I'm going to go underneath there and clean up that cat eye so that it is precise and clean and there are no jagged lines. I'm going to take that pencil brush and I'm going to mix that darkest purple with the brown in the Carli Babel palette, and I'm going to go under my waterline and I'm going to smudge that out just to make it a little more smokier and a little sexier. And I'm going to get rid of that powder then with that same multi-purpose brush from Real Techniques. Then I'm going to take this Salon Perfect's Brow palette and I'm going to take the white in it and just dab that in my inner corner just to brighten up my inner corner. Then I'm going to take some lashes. These are actually from China, not really sure where I got them or where they're from. They're just mink lashes from China. I went ahead and plopped those on and added some mascara. Then this is the NYX Liquid Suede in the shade Soft Spoken. I'm going to go ahead and pop that on my lips. Then I'm going to take a regular blush brush, the BH Cosmetics blush palette, and I'm going to take that that brownish coralish last shade there in the palette on the bottom, and I'm going to pop that on my cheeks. Then I'm going to take a flat foundation brush and I'm going to take the third highlight shade in the Carli Babel palette, and I'm going to pop that on the tops of my cheekbones. Then I'm going to put it down the center of my nose, right on the tip, and underneath my chin, and right above my Cupid's bow. Then I'm going to mist my face with this finishing spray by NYX to set it all. And boom, there you go. There you have it. Thanks guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this look. If you have any questions or suggestions, feel free to go ahead and comment below. Other than that, see you later.